BravoCon was this weekend, and a lot happened. I think we should go show by show to break down what happened, because otherwise we're going to be all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's start off with Vanderpump Rules.
Okay.
Because I think that BravoCon has maybe sucked people back into Vanderpump Rules.
Yeah.
Mainly the Schwartz, Raquel,
Katie
storyline. Us Weekly asked a couple of cast members how shocked they were by that event on a scale of Jax and Kristen. They didn't seem to be so shocked.
No. And it did seem like Raquel and James are maybe cordial enough where they, like, James on stage was like, called her out for hooking up with, I think, Peter and Schwartz, which hearing Peter's name thrown around is just
wild.
Classic. But I do think that, yeah, clearly there was something that happened. Schwartz, they kind of like played it off. Schwartz like kind of played it off too. Like, it was like, yeah, you know. Didn't think that was going to happen, but it did.
I think Raquel was more into it than Schwartz. Raquel, probably. Said, oh, me and Schwartz have this like fun, flirty connection, where Schwartz was like, I don't see anything further.
Yeah, it seemed like he was trying to dig himself out of a little bit of a rut. Like, he said he was like a sad sack for like a pretty long time.
Right.
And Katie maybe got out of it a little faster.
Yeah, I think that the divorce between them was kind of expected. I mean, shocking because they were together for so long, but also things were not feeling connected for a while. Katie seems like she's having fun, single life. She's talking to a 25-year-old. She says, she DMs people. That's the way she's going about things. Schwartz was a little more sad and down and had to get himself out of it. And he's probably, oh, Raquel wants to make out with me. I'll make out with Raquel. Like, I don't know. But it seemed like it will be shot maybe on the show. It'll be like, whoa. But then it seems like they're all okay in real life. It seems like James is all right. Raquel said that she ships Lala and James together, which I just don't think should be a thing. No. I don't think James and Lala, I think they could be friends. I think that they're good friends. Yeah. But I do not think they should be partners.
Yeah, Lala said she's only having sex with people with a jawline now.
Yeah, she said that she's having the best sex of her life, which I'm happy to hear, because when she was in here last, she said that she wasn't ready to have sex yet.
Yeah.
And I told her to do shrooms.
Right.
And so I'd love to know.
You did.
I'd love to know where she ended up on that.
Yeah.
But she said she's having the best sex of her life. And so that was Vanderpump drama, which I think kind of got people hooked into, or at least I'm a little more hooked into.
No, it definitely made it more interesting to see like how relationships evolve and change. And because last season there was babies, everybody was coupled up, like there wasn't really any issues.
Right.
And now here's the issues.
Right, exactly. You get a big divorce.
Yeah,
friends hooking up. Exactly. Then we had Summer House, Winter House, Southern Charm. I kind of throw those all together now. Yeah. I can't keep up with Austin's drama.
Well, apparently Austin hooked up with somebody on Vanderpump.
That's what I heard. I can't keep up with
but
this
not
man.
I think they said not someone who's on the cast right now. So maybe one of the like people who kind of popped in those middle seasons. Right. I'm not on, but then weren't on.
I'm not exactly sure, but all I know is I can't keep up with the man.
It wasn't surprising.
Who has a ton of exes running around BravoCon. Yeah. Like he's got a ton of past hookups just running around that place. I did watch the premiere of Winter House. I think it'll be a good season.
Yeah.
I'm feeling confused about Luke. I feel kind of bad for him. I don't know why.
I don't know what's going on with Luke. Apparently there's something not so great that happens for Luke on this season.
Then maybe I don't feel bad for him.
Yeah, well, we have to see what really it is. There was rumors that it was like not great. So
okay, I take that back then.
Yeah, well, we'll see. You can take that back.
I'll take it back for now.
Yes, when we see what happens. However, it does seem like he was having quite a moment with Ashley Darby from Real Housewives of Potomac. They were rumored to have been talking. She said in her panel that they had hung out the night prior. And then like there was another panel where they were like all together and Andrea and Luke switched spots so that they could sit next to each other. And then a video was going crazy viral of them walking out of an event at BravoCon like together. He was holding her hand. So that could be a potential crossover relationship happening. I know I don't watch Potomac, so I don't know really too many of the details. I know that Ashley is recently divorced, and everybody really hated her husband. I think that's like the general consensus that people like really didn't like that guy. So if this is something that's making her happy right now, it's definitely, I think it was very shocking for people. They were like, did not expect that crossover at all. But that was a big thing that people were talking about too.
Right. And I think that the main drama right now, Summer House, is that Lindsay and Danielle are no longer friends, which Danielle seemed to be the only one that were like really always had Lindsay's back. And now it seems like Lindsay's saying that Danielle betrayed her in many ways. I don't know.
It says it plays out on this coming season of Summer House. So we'll for the details. But their friendship is in what they described as an unfortunate place right now. Lindsay made it seem like maybe it could be fixed at some point. They've been friends for a very long time. But as of right now, they are currently not talking.
Not in a good place. I'm always loving Sierra and Paige together. Yeah. Love their outfits. They're always looking great. But yeah, there's always drama with Lindsay. There's always drama with Lindsay and some friends.
Yeah.
So that's we'll see that play out.
There didn't seem to be too much going on with the Southern Charm people. I know like Shep and Taylor are definitely in like a weird place still.
Right. And not much drama I was picking up on.
Yeah. There. And Leva's got a new show coming out where she's like trying to be the Lisa Vanderpump of her club in Charleston. That's called Southern Hospitality, which I saw the trailer for, and I'm intrigued, but not that intrigued. I would say it spiked at like a 40% intrigue.
Okay, that's not so high.
No.
That's like you have a little interest.
Yeah, that's like I'll watch the first couple episodes, and if it pulls me in, I'll continue. Right. If not, I won't care.
I want an update on that percentage as we go into the future and it comes out.
Yeah. I will definitely let you know on that one.
And then we had a ton of Real Housewives drama. Lisa Rinna booed coming on stage. Kathy Hilton, Kathy chant, which I'm kind of loving. Like I'm actually like people are like. I'm seeing people be like, I don't give a fuck what Kathy Hilton said. Kathy. Yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I'm easily persuaded. I think I'm in on that. Like,
and BravoCon, I think, has a massive mob mentality. Yeah. I saw so many people, all the Bravo like insiders who were there and posting all the good details, talking about that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills panel where like people were rushing security. Like it was like kind of
Lisa Rinna,
crazy.
I respected. She gave the crowd the finger.
Yeah,
which,
honestly,
you know what? You got to play in. She was like, "This is WWE. You got to
give her some credit for showing up and being there and being like, you know what? I know I'm enemy number one right now, and the crowd's like, the crowd keeps asking Andy to fire her, like, so it's definitely she definitely showed up and was like, all right, I guess this is my role now.
I don't fuck with Lisa Rinna, but I did fuck with her giving the crowd the middle finger and just playing into the villain role.
Yeah.
I appreciate that because then you're like, all right, at least she's not sitting there crying. She's like, fuck you guys. And then the Kathy. I don't know. Kathy Hilton makes me laugh. And,
I think a lot of people feel that way. And
the Kathy chant.
It really does seem like, to play devil's advocate for a little bit, it did. I don't not believe that Kathy like went on a really mean rant about everyone, but it just seems like everyone's like, whatever, we love Kathy.
Yeah, fuck it. Fuck whatever Kathy said. We're Team Kathy.
Sure.
Whatever. So there was that, and then there was no like explosive Beverly Hills moment.
No.
There were explosive New Jersey moments.
Andy did confirm, which Teresa and Melissa both tried to deny, that the New Jersey panel like wasn't split up because of them, but it was. Andy was like, yeah, no, it was fucking split up because of them. So they didn't do it together.
I just love him. He was asking, I forgot about this with Summer House. He was asking Paige and Carl what they miss about each other. And Paige was like, Carl's really funny. Like, Carl's really, really funny. And he was like, oh, so you wish Craig was funny. And then he asked Carl, what do you miss about Paige that maybe Lindsay could use some of? And of course, Carl was like, I wish I went to the pantry with Lindsay. More like a Lindsay's going to fucking kill me if I don't answer this correctly. But I just love how Andy, he
loves to stir the pot.
He loves it.
And he loves his ask Andy, he's giving the truth. But yeah, the family, not good. not good right now for the Gorga family
No.
for sure. So Joe's
out of control.
Joe was asked about the family. He jumps up, and Page Six described him as unhinged in their headline, and I think that's maybe a little too far, but he's very passionate about the fact that this has been very dramatic, and the show has ruined his family. And Teresa basically said that they had a relationship, and then money and fame ruined it, and that's where they're at right now. There was potentially it looked like Jennifer threw a drink at the two of them it wasn't at BravoCon. It looked like it was at the hotel.
It was at the Gansevoort, I
think. And hit a security guard, but she was throwing a drink. And Dumas had posted somebody had sent in a spotted Jennifer Aiden screaming at Joe Gorga in lobby elevators at the Gansevoort and threw a drink. Called him a little Popeye bitch.
I'm sorry. I just feel like if Joe and Melissa are going to go on rants about how the show has ruined their family, whatever, get off the show. Yeah. Right? At this point, if it really comes down to
they're in a stalemate, right? Because it's I think they both think, well, why should we be the ones to leave the show?
No, I understand that, but I think when you reach, and who am I to say, because they love it now. They're part, but when it reaches a point where it's okay, we've gotten what we wanted out of this show, and now what's more important to me, fixing my family,
right,
or continuing this sort of attention? And I think these people love the attention, and you can't blame them. They become stars off these shows. You look at BravoCon, it's insane. They have literally a whole thing dedicated to these shows that thousands of people show up for. So many people go, and so many people.
I had two friends go on Friday, and they were texting us updates. They were like, this is fucking wild.
It's insane. I saw people that I went to high school with or whatever go. I'm like, people are really fucking going to this. People love these shows, and so you can't blame them for getting attached to wanting to stay on the show. It would be too much for me. I don't know how much I would love going to BravoCon. I love watching from afar.
I want to manifest. I'm putting it out there now. I want to manifest us hosting a panel next year.
Oh, I would love to host a panel.
Exactly.
I want to be a part of BravoCon.
How fucking awesome would it be to host a panel?
That would be great.
One of the shows that we watch.
That would be amazing.
Be awesome. So putting that energy out there, I would like to host a panel at BravoCon next year.
Thank you. And BravoCon, you can then shove it up the Bachelor's ass for never having us host a date.
Exactly.
Little competition.
Exactly. Who gets sticks in the office first?
Nobody wants us.
Oh, but the Joe, Melissa, Teresa stuff, it's sad. It's it's sad because it really is their family, and the drama is so real, clearly. And you want to I know on Watch What Happens Live this whole week now coming up, they'll air a lot of the events, and the Legends Ball. There was performances, and Sheena sang, and Melissa Gorga performed, and I was I as Melissa was singing, Teresa's talking to the person next to her. I was I would just fucking love to know what Teresa's saying right now.
Sheena,
doing
the death drop, the split.
Girl's got it, babe. She's
unbelievable.
Got it. Yeah,
the whole crowd went wild. I went wild watching my phone.
I know.
I was damn, she did that. She just had a baby.
I know. It's awesome.
She hit that.
She hit it hard, perfectly. A 10 out of 10 execution.
Unbelievable.
I know. It was great.